You win, okay? You win right now. You lose. Okay, okay. I will support you. Win, bro. Oh, good. Give back. Oh, good.
Abatu.
Aduh, bawah banget nanti. We can win two more, three more. Neonnya tapi jago aja. Maca.
Di luar naik.
Awal. Udah aku lihat juga tadi tuh.
Kapar. One piece. Nice. Oh, easy boy. Nice ball. Kemenangan.
You have to be careful. Eventually they tied it up. And that's and he's already had some success with Indonesia, guiding not just their senior team but their under-23 and under-20 team. He's already had some success within the finals of their respective Asian Cups. The first Indonesia.
Kirby Ormit. Okay.
Ya, deadlock dah sih yang
Tutup. One more tup. Planting. Oh, win. Let's go ball, let's go win. Kemenangan. Ya, bro. Ulti again, bro. I wanna see you. Lipo. Terap si anjing. Asli dengan 5 duelisnya, Cok. Oke. Kill him.
Anjay.
Bibi. Mid. Oh, one mid. Last close. Thank you guys. Ye, 5 duelis, Cok, kemenangan. Udah harus ngaprok aja kemenangannya ya.
Di luar. Oke. Ayo usia, Cok.
Anjay, Mam. Cak, udah belum, Cak? Baru tak. Kemenangan.
Kontol. Sorry.
Oh, kamu loncat sih? Aku nggak pernah loncat. Menang Cak 5 duelis Cak. Oh, kamu kok loncat, aku nggak loncat. Kemarin juga gitu Cok si ini. Si siapa si Ucup Kumis, dia gua yang MVP, dia yang loncat ranking.
Titipan Haji.
Iya, bro. Anjay.
Alah, A tuh.
Udah lah.
Welcome back to the Ahmed bin Ali Stadium for the second half. What a first half we've had between Indonesia and Iraq. Iraq with the advantage given to them with almost the last kick of the first half. And a change for Indonesia at half-time. Their captain who missed those last two friendly games against Libya through injury. I don't know whether it's a similar problem, but he has been replaced by Witan Suleiman, who plays for the Bayangkara club in his homeland in Indonesia. There he is, nicknamed the Baby Shark. Let's see if Indonesia can find their teeth again in the second half. They were pretty good in the first half though, Andy.
No, they were fantastic. It was a fantastic first half. Controversial end of that half. I mean, I'm really looking forward to the explanation from officialdom about the judgment on that offside Iraqi player.
This is Ali Jassim. Shin Tae-yong agrees with you, I can tell you, as they came out for the second half. He was deep in conversation with Gulmarodi Sadulo, the fourth official of Tajikistan. And limited though his English was, one word that he did know was offside.
Yeah, well, I mean, Muhammad Ali wasn't even close to being onside. And I guess this is part of the issue that brews from time to time of assistants not raising their flag until attacks are finished. If that's going to be the explanation, I can't wait to hear it. Almost as much as I can't wait to see the next 45 minutes here. The first half was fabulous.
This is Ali Jassim. And beyond him is left fullback Merchastovsky. He's only going to get a throw from that challenge from Rizky Ridho. Nice little back heel from Amr Fawad. Turned back by Zidane Iqbal. Back out towards Fawad. Oh, and a miscue from Ridho. He's a little bit fortunate to get away with that.
Back dulu nyerang apa
From Persija Jakarta. Mistake by Saad Latif could open the door for Rafael's strike. Can't link up with Witan, the substitute. And instead Iraq spring forward, but that ball is going to stay in play. I thought it was going to go out. And the cross is an awkward one. Jordi Amats deals with it first time, and then Muhammad Ali, an awkward ball to try and control. And he only puts it behind for a goal kick.
Well, the second half has started the way the first did, and that's good chances, good openings at both ends of the field.
And you reckon that Jesus Casas might be a bit of a relieved man to go in with a 2-1 lead at half-time, even though it's fair to say that his team did create much more of the opportunities in the first half.
Look, I think that's a fair assessment, and if you're putting yourself in the seat of either coach, you'd presume to suggest that both would be happy with what their teams did. I mean, there's elements of caution that need to come into the Iraq players, particularly the defenders, when they realise quite how enterprising Indonesia can be on the counter-attack, and that's stung badly by Fayuri for the goal, and we've seen on a couple of occasions Marcelino, the long throw of Arhan. And he's looked a tad awkward tonight, but Rafael Strik might cause some trouble as well.
There goes Muhammad Ali. Squares it up, big chance. Amir foul! Completely run-fucks the goalkeeper. And within 5 minutes of the restarts, Iraq have a 2-goal lead, but those celebrations are going to be cut short for an offside flag. Let's have another look at it. Oh, it's tight. It's tight.
It's very tight if that's the call. The finish from here was very, very good. They'll be getting the abacus out now. The compass, the set square, the GPS, lining up the cameras and running the lines across the screen to see if Shin Tae-yong's team has escaped.
Did Muhammad Ali go a fraction too early? It all hangs in the air and awaits the VAR verdict.
Yes.
Yeah, offside.
Yes.
And Indonesian supporters can breathe easily once again.
Offset mà có terjadi gol kan anjing.
It was a tidy finish from Ahmed Foud. He didn't know, of course.
Hernando.
Hernando Ari on the seat of his pants.
Detik dia mati lah ini ya.
But an escape for Team Garuda.
Thì yếu các bạn.
Who've only ever beaten Iraq once in their history. That was in the Olympic qualifiers back in 1968. However, here's another little stat for you. They haven't lost an opening game in any of their 4 previous AFC Asian Cup appearances. Beat Bahrain 2-1 back in 2007. Their last appearance in the competition. No way through for Jeddah, and they've got to be careful in transition. Look at the pace here. Goodness me. He is so lightning quick, isn't he? Muhammad Ali.
It's just thrilling. The ball into the space behind Elkan Baggett, and all of a sudden it's just strap yourselves in. The shot was off balance and very, very wayward in the end, but just a thrilling foot race, commandingly won by Muhammad Ali. Well, Iraq have got Indonesia where they had them just after they'd scored the first goal. Indonesia came back manfully from that very troubled, turbulent period in the match from their viewpoint to secure that stunning equaliser. And they've got to, again, repeat the medicine, self-administered as it was in that first half, and dig in, restabilise and see this enormous threat that Iraq poses away. Amir Foud has been prominent in this second half. 1 goal disallowed. A couple of rocky moments in possession defensively from Iraq, which should be giving Indonesia some sort of boost. Look quite as sharp on those transitions as they did in the first half.
There we go. The semi-automated offside showing that Muhammad Ali was clearly offside, so Amir Foud's goal therefore did not count. This throw-in for Iraq, incidentally, was originally given for Indonesia, but the referee has overruled his assistant on the far touchline. This is Ali Adnan, who finds Merchastowski. Tidy feet by him and by Zidane Iqbal. Lovely turn and pirouette through. Left the Indonesian defenders for dead for a moment. Iraq really turning the screw. This is Al-Haidar going around the outside, looking to cross towards the back post where Ali Jassim is stationed. cross by Ali Jassi.
Untungnya biar dia offset.
Just over the
Terus
angle
accuracy
of
dia
post and
akhirnya
bar.
offset.
But they're coming, Iraq.
Oh, aren't they what? I mean, Indonesia will be doing well to hang
Oh,
on here.
itu.
This
Si Rafael
is a
Strupnya
team,
salah gunanya.
certainly, as I said, in the front half of
Asli,
the
nak.
field, who are spoiled for choice. I mean, they're dangerous down the right, they're dangerous down the left. The guy through the middle is lethal. The midfielders don't mind carrying the ball with intent either. It's very, very difficult to contain.
Well, Indonesia got through that first part of the press from Iraq, but a rather careless ball from Wita has put them back under pressure. This is Natik.
And it's from this point on, they'll be strong enough in their mind, I'm sure, but will their bodies be able to withstand? Just expect that Iraq physically would have the edge on Indonesia. Of course, that's yet to be proven as a theory.
Witan losing out again.
But they are struggling just to hang on for the time being. Indonesia has a big, big challenge for them, and a breakaway like this could help.
Risky Ridder winning the ball and sliding it through beautifully. Chance here for Marcelino. They just couldn't control it at the vital moment. That first touch just favouring Jalal Hassan.
Well, what a pass that was from Risky Ridder. There was a sticky interchange on the near touchline, but he secured possession and just threaded that ball beautifully. But it was wonderful coverage from Marchas. And just a little bit of a sloppy touch. Maybe ran out of a little bit of speed. The ball just got that little bit too far away from Marcelino Ferdinand. But that's more like it from Indonesia. And every little counter punch counts, really does. Set Iraq back on the heels. Indonesia mustn't let Iraq just run the show completely.
Well, they started to throw a few punches the other way. It's a very spirited performance by Shin Tae-yong's team. And the Iraq bench is getting busy, which maybe underlines that. This is Ivar Jeddah. On the right is Wita. The crossing towards the near post. Oh, and Rafael strike. I'm sure he was going for goal, but wasn't too far away from Marcelino at the back post.
Yeah, in the end, he'd just overdone his run. And he had to prop and couldn't control the header. He's looked a little awkward at times tonight, but he's been very willing. And you just get the feeling that the number 11 for Indonesia, Rafael Strike, may still have a say in proceedings. He probes, he's annoying, he sticks those long telescopic legs in for challenges. He's going to get his share of action, whether he can finish it off.
Iraq caught offside. Only a matter of millimetres, but it was enough. And here come the Indonesians. Marcelino further down, trying to link up with Strike. That's going to be a goal kick off the toe of Hubner.
Gee, it was an attack that deserved a little bit more. The switch of play from Hubner was fabulous. When they get the ball in behind the last defender to Marcelino, who's facing the goal and carrying the ball, I'm sure Indonesian hearts went into mouths. Something could happen here, but it was a rather tepid end to the attack. Good period this for Indonesia, though.
This is Hubner. Indonesian corner. Won by Strike. And that's the signal for them to send up some of their taller players to try and get on the end of Marcelino's delivery. Iraq want to make a double change, but they'll just hang fire until after this corner. Strike has come to the near post for the corner across the floor. Was well read by Doski. Indonesia still have it. Jalal Hassan called for the ball. Saad Natik wasn't about to take a chance. Indonesia get a free kick. I can tell you, Jesus Casas has just thrown his water bottle to the floor in frustration. And here is that double change for the Iraqis.
That's an interesting exchange between coach and star player. That's an interesting exchange between coach and star player.
Muhammad Ali lit up this stadium with a wonderful opening goal.
That's an interesting exchange between
There's a
coach and
question
star
mark.
player.
Muhammad Ali lit up this stadium offside for the second opening goal. Was certainly offside. There's a question mark. Muhammad Ali lit up this stadium offside for the second opening goal. Was certainly offside. There's a question mark. Muhammad Ali lit up this stadium offside for the second opening goal. Was certainly offside. There's a question mark. Muhammad Ali lit up this stadium offside for the second opening goal. Was certainly matches the quality of the game. Jenna. Hubner couldn't quite dig the ball out. Now he will. They're given as good as they get. Indonesia. Here goes Yaakob Sayuri. To the roars of the Indonesian fans. Witan. Looks wide left. Witan again. Stolen back by Bashar Hassan, and Witan commits the foul.
Well, he needed to be stronger in his mind on that position, Witan. And he stopped the momentum once in the attack and then gave away possession without being strong enough, and he's very fortunate in my mind to escape a yellow card there. Zero intent to win the ball. Protected, I think, only because the foul was committed in the attacking half.
And it's been such a good scrap. Indonesia still very much in it. Little nudge there by Sayuri on Merchas. Elbow to the back. Chastovsky plays in the Czech Republic for Slovácko. Had a couple of years in Austria as well with Wacker Innsbruck. They're having a great time, aren't they, in the stands? Ali Adnan on free kick duty for the Lions of Mesopotamia, who would love the cushion of a third goal. It's a lovely tail on that delivery. New chance at the back post. Well, just fired over in the end by that man, Amir Fowd again.
Who, like many players on the field today, has been excellent. And he really good technique. Beautiful balance. Great picture of a fine footballer making excellent contact with the football. And how close was that? He's put on a clinic tonight as well. What a wonderful advertisement for Asian football this game has been. And there's still more to come. At least half an hour, you'd say, including stoppage time. Indonesia up to their necks in it. Iraq just can't put them away.
Here's Sayuri. No nutmeg this time through the legs of Chastovsky. Instead, Iraq look to counter. And that's going to be a foul, surely.
Once bitten, twice shy. Hey, Simon. Just breaking upfield to win the free kick, but was nutmegged by Sayuri for the first goal, and he was not having that again.
Quickly taken free kick, a clever one too. Ali Jassim in behind. He just overran it, which allowed Jordi Amat to steal back in the nick of time.
It's an excellent ball from Merchas. Quick free kick curled over the top. First time tonight, Ali Jassim has miscontrolled a football. Indonesia breathing a sigh of relief as a result.
Ali Adnan sends up the signal. He's pulled rank with Ali Jassim. The out-swinging corner is met firmly by Baggett. Ali Jassim with the goalkeepers. Ari going early, and Strike has open pasture ahead of him, or did for a moment anyway. Jordi Amat. No way forward for Baggett. Jenna, who's really pulled the strings in midfield for Indonesia. Utrecht-born 19-year-old whose grandmother was born in Java. Very composed performance in the heart of the park.
Right, I mean, you look at how young this Indonesian team is as well. Youngest in the comp, I think. Youngest in this tournament.
Average age of only 24.
And some of the bigger names we've called regularly, referred to regularly tonight, 19, 20 years of age. I mean, fabulous foundations for this national team to build a generation.
Here goes Al Haidar down the right for Iraq. Good challenge by Witan. And a goal kick too.
Owed his team that, I believe. After that last attack, led by him, came to nothing. And he's been, and then gave away the foul, as you recall. And waiting for that opportunity to just pay his teammates back, which he did then with a really strong burst defensively, selflessly then throwing himself into the challenge. And then, as luck would have it, rewarded with the goal kick.
Strike just looking for that little run in behind of Marcelino. Just settle down, says Jalal Hassan. We've got the lead. Marcelino trying to steal it behind again. It's another good win in midfield by Hubner, who along with Jenna has been excellent this evening.
Yeah, well, Hubner did his bit again. Here he is on the ball now to win, intercept the pass and win possession, but again it was Marcelino Ferdinand who was the target and they couldn't find him.
This is Brahim Bayesh. That will be a corner. And Hubner was just feeling it. He's done a lot of running tonight.
He has been everywhere for his team. Significant exertion there to stop the ball from getting the danger area. Ibrahim Bayesh has been outstanding again. The list is long of players who've contributed to this great football match. Hubner is right up with the game's best for the job he's done. Indonesia will need some magic work onto that calf with the fingers.
And Elkan Bagats getting some attention as well. So Indonesia with 2 players needing medical assistance, and meantime Iraq are going to make another change. We're going to see Yusuf Amin introduced at the expense of Osama Jaba, who as it stands is the match winner for his goal in first half stoppage time. There's his replacement, who is another one born overseas, born in Essen in Germany, which is where he plays his club football for Eintracht Braunschweig. Born to Iraqi Kurdish parents. So Baggett and Hubner back up and about. He's one of Iraq's very most famous, most prominent supporters. We've seen him at plenty of Asian Cups past. Here's the corner. Up and away by Risky Rido, but offside against the corner kick taker. Triple change being readied by Indonesia. Fresh legs, perhaps they'll need them. As the game heads towards the closing stages. Here goes Sayuri, still full of running and in position for the return. It's going to be a corner for Indonesia.
And again, by my count, Simon, if it's not 4, it's 3 Indonesia attacks.
Gak bisa bang, kalau itemnya dibuang, gak ada live bang, gak bisa live. Kena hak kita ya, maaf.
And on the last 3 or 4 occasions, they just haven't been able to nail that key pass, which has had no pressure on it. Maybe if they just land one of them, they can get back square. They're doing everything else so well.
In front of the Indonesian supporters. It's a bit to sort out for the Uzbek referee. Ali Adnan just listening in to the conversation between referee and Jordi Amat, the Indonesian captain now he has been replaced. And his replacement, Witan's going to deliver the corner. The Indonesians make their run. Goes through a lot of players before Iraq hook it away to safety. And all the way back it will go off Sayuri. Strike, trying to get a foot on the ball. Marcelino buzzing around. Witan challenging Ali Jassim. Ricky Kambuaya, Dimas Drajats and Mark Klock are the three substitutes that are going to be introduced by Shin Tae-yong next break in play. The Indonesian fans finding their voice once again, trying to lift
sama
that
kualitasnya besarin kelihatan.
for the last 15 minutes. They've been really good value in this contest. It's a foul, surely, by Rafael Strike. Advantage play because Iraq still have the ball. This is Yusuf Amin. Al-Haida with the delivery into the middle. Chance! That might settle it. Oman Hussein with Iraq's third. And Indonesian hearts are broken inside the Ahmed bin Ali Stadium. There might not be a way back from that. The substitution has paid off for Iraq.
Well, feel the passion and the relief for Iraq and the disappointment in equal measure for Indonesia. Big call maybe substituting Muhammad Ali, but the man who took his place, Ayman Hussein, completely monsters the ball into the goal. What about the physicality of that challenge and the wonderful technique to thrash the ball home? It's a top challenge, really, defensively, to try and clear the lines, but who is going to be able to deal with Ayman Hussein in this mood? He's a beast of a footballer, and he completely gobbles that chance up to make it 3-1. Question marks, unfortunately, over Hernando Ari, the goalkeeper, who might have come and claimed the cross in the first instance. He decided to stick back and leave it to Rizky Ridho, who bravely tried to see off Ayman Hussein, but to no avail.
Well, Iraq with that player down, Bashar Rassan. They will feel that the job is almost done. There's one of the replacements for Indonesia, Mark Klock. Time perhaps almost up for Indonesia. Bashar Rassan, the man needing the attention, and that's why Mark Klock, another one of the Dutch-born naturalised players for Indonesia, born in Amsterdam, former junior at Utrecht. Very much a style guru, has his own fashion label.
He is going to take some handling in this competition. Just the physical presence. He's a huge man. Rizky Ridho has done a very good job for his country tonight, but he was just a bridge too far. Ayman Hussein there.
And here goes Bashar Rassan, who's back upon his feet after that little injury scare. Cleared upfield by Hernando Ari. Dimas Drajats, another one of the replacements, giving chase. He's now at the point of the attack in place of Rafael Strike. Jordi Amat. Ridho. Hubner. for Ayman Hussein, by the way. He's 23rd at international level. He is the top scorer in this Iraqi squad at the AFC Asian Cup 2023. And he is the Iraqi League top scorer as well this season with 10 in 12. Little back heel by Witan. Maybe it's not yet done for Indonesia. Yaakob Sayuri took a deflection and looped up over the top of the goal. And it will be a corner.
He's been excellent today, Yaakob Sayuri. He backed himself, got the shot on target. Maybe he was seeking a little bit of help as well, and he got it from the deflection. Haven't had too many corners. Indonesia to enjoy. The game hasn't had that many corners, actually, compared to some of the matches we've seen to start this Asian Cup. Here's a chance now for Indonesia to claw one back and breathe life back into this match from their viewpoint.
Mark Klock with the delivery, whipped in towards the near post. And it's going to be take two. He really put some whip and dip on that, didn't he? Ayman Hussein with the clearing header at the near post. Let's see if he goes the same route. Similar. Now it pops, and Sayuri to drive it back in. Now the counter is on, and the field is open, but Ari will come out and save that particular spot of danger for Indonesia. Then Witan is offside.
Ayman Hussein providing great value for Iraq at both ends of the field. Scored the third goal and defended both those corners in rapid succession.
Ali Adnan with a heavy touch, and Dimas Drajat was onto him in a flash. Sent upfield by the goalkeeper Jalal Hassan. Controlled by Ali Jassi. And now the switch. Looking for Bashar Assam, but Sayuri is there. Into the final 10 minutes of what has been a cracking game of football. It looks as though Indonesia are going to lose their proud record of never having lost an opening match in an Asian Cup finals that they qualified for. They've got a lot of work to do to turn it around. Here is Bashar Assam. Turned back by Bayesh. Ali Adnan square for Saad Natik. And that picture probably tells you all you need to know about how things have panned out for Indonesia despite their positive performance. Fans just a little quieter now.
Well, they'll certainly leave with a win under their belt, and that's not guaranteed at this point. I mean, Indonesia can get a goal, it will certainly stir things up for the remaining 10 or 15 minutes. But a performance like this, the quality of what some of Iraq has done will give the fans a whole heap of confidence. They're wonderful footballers. It just goes to show, sorry Simon, how well Indonesia have done to have been such a considerable part of this contest against such a wonderful team.
Riddo really having a stretch to keep that away from the clutches of Ayman Hussein. Strained every sinew to get there. Merchas with the throw. Dimas Drajat determined to get there first, but handing possession straight back to Bayesh. Ayman the same. A good target man for Iraq to have, that physical presence. Bashar Hassan riding on challenge. Turned back by Ali Jassim. Tidy play again by Amir Fowd, who's been very good in midfield. Flick didn't quite come off. Kambuaya for Indonesia, one of the triple substitution. It's Shintaeyong
Baca tak
Marcelinos.
Aing nonton
Back heel didn't quite work out. And Iraq are back in control. Milchastowski continuing his run forward. Amir Fowd with that beautiful left peg, sprays it out towards Al-Haidar. Cross charge down, now Indonesia looking to break clear. Can't do so. Heavy touch by Kambuaya.
Tiring players now, Simon. In the cool of night, of course, been, as you reported, a very warm day here. But this game has just not taken breath, and it's taken a toll on some of the players physically, stretching out their calves. Amir Fowd hit that last switch of play and immediately went down to grab both calves and stretch out. Ibrahim Baish also. Indonesia, who've been enormous tonight, contributed to quite a thrilling football match, and the spectre of that goal on half-time and the controversy around it is going to come into very sharp focus post-match, I suspect.
Well, Andy, you call this the group of joy in the first half. And the next round of games in this Group D are going to be mouth-watering as well. Japan against Iraq. And a Southeast Asian derby, Indonesia-Vietnam, as Bashar Hassan tries to tee up a teammate and extend the margin of victory for Iraq. They should be two great games.
Unbelievable match day 2 for the group. Here come Indonesia. They're not giving up. They've got numbers forward and space. Can they find a pass?
It'll break here for Mark Clock. Bashar Hassan has Risky Rido to deal with, and Rido does really well to defend it. He's almost on one leg. Risky Rido.
Well, I don't know if they've got much else to give, some of these heroes for the Merah Putih.
Well, that's his last action. Risky Rido takes his leave to be replaced by Sandy Walsh, who, as you'll tell from the name, was born not in Indonesia but overseas, born in Brussels to an Irish father born in England and an Indonesian mum born in Switzerland but raised in Holland. Pick the bones out of that if you can.
Well, and I think you could play quite a game of fish with all the countries for which he's eligible.
Amir Fowd's had a terrific game for Iraq. Ali Adnan taking his leave as well. Rebin Sulaka to replace Adnan.
Just to complete that last bit of trivia, Sandy Walsh eligible to play for Belgium, England, Ireland, Switzerland, Holland, Indonesia.
Quite the choice. And by the way, Franz Dia, who's another one of the expat brigades for Iraq, replacing Amir Fowd, who was absolutely excellent tonight.
Yeah. Certainly was. But with a choice like that, Sandy Walsh, just back to that number of countries for which he could have played, this performance from Indonesia is enough to vindicate any such decision. This is a team with a huge future, And a coach in Shin Tae-yong, we know well from Australia, contributed mightily to the local game in Australia. His international coaching career has gone on to another level, of course, again, and he's doing a wonderful job with this team.
Now, Kampuaya not strong enough. And away will race Iraq. It's Yusuf Amin who drives the ball across the face of goal. There will be no fourth goal for Iraq, at least not yet. Kampuaya was just not strong enough on the ball.
There's a couple of moments like that. Strong enough physically and strong enough in your mind. One or two situations, and with the game in the balance, they had those breakaways, Indonesia, and they couldn't find the pass. And as the game draws to its conclusion, for Indonesia to concede a fourth, and they've looked a little bit frail in the last couple of moments, for them to concede a fourth would be cruel, given what they've delivered. Huge joy for Iraq would come from that as well, and their fans can believe in this team, most certainly. A lot of talk coming into the tournament about the prospects of Iraq, and they've done those discussions no disservice with this 90-plus minutes. Some thrilling football, some stunning players. And it's against that backdrop that Indonesia have performed so well. It's been a wonderful night of Asian football.
Saad Natik. Ali Jassim is now operating in slightly different positions to the one he started with, as we tick over into the first of 6 additional minutes. Iraq looking set to keep their unbeaten record against Indonesia at senior level. And we always expected they might be too strong in the end, but Marcelino's goal really lit up this stadium in the first half, along with Mohamed Ali's opener for Iraq, but really gave those Indonesian fans and his coach something to cheer.
Yeah, and you know, fans, devotees of the game, coaches, former players in defence of Shin Tae-yong and his